becoming clear that I get my best ideas as I'm trying to fall asleep. But I'll be real. I'd rather do that light. It's a bit more of a night light. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk. Again, it feels like my life is a script. Oh yeah. That was really disgusting, wasn't it? You saw my saliva drip. But yeah, this is about trueWEALTH. I wanted to quickly delve into my own story. And not to delve into it from the actually telling you step by step, blah, 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 because again, I would rather write about that. But essentially, I had wavered up a plan which I can say was most likely foolproof based on my intentions and my commitment I was ready to put in to this plan. To essentially make myself a millionaire by 30. Okay? Or 25, it was one of them. Yeah. And the basis of this plan was to essentially sell those 10 years to commit to that purpose, okay? Through work and then recycling that money to purpose that to make me more money, okay? Now, when I taste that in my mouth now, it tastes like sand. But at the time, it felt like nothing was ever more true in my life. Okay? But, and then you might ask, yeah? Sneeze. Fucking hell, just woke up my whole house. But you might ask, okay, would you not feel the same way about your spiritual journey at the moment? Do you not feel like nothing has ever felt more true in my life? That's true, but I don't think anything has ever felt as much as an answer to all my feelings. Okay, because even during this time where I wrote up the plan, okay, well, my nose is moving mad. When I wrote up the plan at this time, I was still having conflicting questions about my position spiritually. Although it was definitely more from a sense of the lack of what I didn't know that used to confuse me. I would also say during this time there was a lot of focus on money in general anyways. And I would say there was definitely loads of insecurities that I still held on to that was still propelling at the time. But my main battle was definitely with general addiction at this time. Not addiction it was addiction in my way, okay? Now, the difference between then and now is that the answer that I have found through spiritual, gardening, let's call it, I find a solution to the problems which I wanted the answer to, which doesn't require any work at all. Okay, and by work I mean a trade-off which is so, like, for example, nothing of the nature of the trade-offs that I would have to done if I pursued with a plan in which I would sell my soul essentially for the next 10 years to become a millionaire through basically working full-time. Okay, that does not exist because this is what I want to do. Okay, because I tried the work. I tried it. As I spoke about in co-op, I had a taste of it. And that's what I would have been doing for the next 10 years. And I lost my mind after a month. So how can you tell me this is the answer? Spiritualness is the answer. It's not money. Okay, and people can say, oh, but like, this is just from your perspective. How about other people's perspective? Okay, but I can taste that before in my life, maybe in a previous one, I can taste that I tried it before. I can taste that I tried to make that money. It's been tried, even though it was a small time. It was only a month in co-op. That felt like an eternity. It was like an eternal reminder of what I've already experienced, of the lesson that I learned, that it's all pointless. Okay? And as much as I will try drill it into the people that don't know this, and they will pursue the money and all these things there, okay, I am telling the people that understand what I'm saying that don't worry, I've lived this and I know it. It's something that was so confirmed to me. I don't know how else to explain it. I just know that if you set out your life purpose to make as much money as possible, you will just come back, and you will have to learn it. Like, you will have to learn it somehow. Eventually, you will learn it. The way that I learned it, I don't even remember how I learned it. I just know how I learned it in this life. I don't remember all of this unbeknown knowledge that I had of this experience that I don't even know of, and I'm still, but it's so powerful, I have to trust it. Okay? I have to. I have no other choice. But take what I say and try to understand it from your own, because again, this is just my experience. I will hopefully write about this soon. I would love to write about this experience, just so then it can be, because many people might not see this video, but I want more evidence of this, or just me constantly speaking about it. This is the longest I've ever spoken with my phone in the hand. Usually when I get the phone in my hand, I usually stop the video.